Hello and welcome to another dimension. I am Jeremy and this is
Lucid Espresso.
and we just watched episode 9 of Chainsaw Man from Kyoto. After the heartbreaker of last episode, a little,
They had to remind you.
It had to remind you right at the beginning. No, like overall,
Seeing Aki's perspective.
yeah, overall, what did you think of this episode? 'Cause you said something that I didn't like. Did you say you didn't like this episode?
I didn't like this episode.
Oh no! What?
It was very mediocre.
It was mediocre to you? I mean, that's fine. I thought it was okay too.
There were some good moments, but like everything was so predictable.
It was so predictable.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it was. It was.
I think like the coolest scenes was probably had been like Kobini's part.
Kobini's part.
Yeah, cause we finally get to see Denji fight the Sword Devil, and just like it just felt lackluster.
It was. I was gonna say that it was lackluster.
Yeah, Aki's fight against it was a lot better.
It was.
I hate
And it
to
was
say
shorter too.
This whole episode felt short. I had to like double check to make sure it was a full length episode. I just felt like I was watching an episode of Ruby. How short it was. Like it just, I don't know. It just like this episode to me just. It's just kind of boring.
It wasn't. So I feel like a lot happened, but at the same time, nothing really progressed because we already knew this was gonna happen. We already knew somebody else is gonna come back alive. So I feel you on that. Okay, I thought the episode was just alright too. Spoilers from now on. I mean, Makima is back, of course. We already knew it was gonna come back, obviously. They didn't really show how she was able to come back, but we finally see her power in this, and power is gone too. She just left. But let's start from the beginning. Like you said, the fight between this, I guess it's called Samurai Sword or Katana Devil.
Yeah, it's obviously Katana Devil.
Yeah, but Katana Devil.
What is a Samurai Sword? A katana.
Yeah,
it's just Katana Devil.
So Katana Devil and Denji fight. Actually, the Ghost Devil is like its hand because it was eaten by the snake last episode.
Just call it Katana Man.
Katana Man.
Yeah.
Man. Okay.
Yeah. It's because like Chainsaw Man, Katana Man. Yeah.
It does make sense because they're like the hybrid, both of them.
Yeah, they're both hybrids. Yeah.
So the last of the Ghost Devil, it pulls the ripcord for Denji, and he comes back. And Denji's always ready to fight. He's like, you guys must be bad guys. So they start fighting. And I thought the fight was... I was excited for this fight.
He doesn't... Like, the sad thing is, like, Denji doesn't know what happens. Because, like, he woke up and started fighting. So he doesn't know that Himeno's gone and...
What happened to Aki? I didn't see what happened.
Aki just bled out.
He just bled out? He's just still dying? See, I'm not sure why they
didn't
show that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so much happened so fast, but yet, like...
Not everything's, like...
Nothing
clear.
was explained, yeah. Because, like, fucking Aki just sat there, like...
Yeah, he's bleeding out, right? He's a human. He's like a regular human. He's not like Denji.
Power just said, deuces.
There's so much that happens, but the details get lost. And they're usually good with the details in the show.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, this whole episode just felt like...
Try to cover a lot,
but left out a lot. You know, and then when you do that, you have to explain it in the next episode, which takes up a lot of time.
Yes.
And as I'm like, I don't really feel for this episode. Like, the character that came back, obviously it was needed to say that, Division 1 through 4, Division 1 through 3, the survivors can be merged into 4.
So there's like nobody left.
Yeah, under Makima's control. Right? I mean, that's needed, right, for, like, explanations, right? And then, like, I don't know, there's just so much that was unnecessary. Like, she gets to Kyoto and she does what she needs to do, and then she just brings the two with her back to Tokyo. It's like, what the fuck you go to Like, you had a meeting.
Kendo and Kurosa say it's
she
like
had a
new
meeting
characters.
there, right? And she's like, it's canceled, and then like just brings those two back to back to Tokyo. It's like
this is a span of 20 minutes.
Yeah.
The whole episode. I mean,
it was a lot of like
fast travel.
Yeah,
felt like a fast travel through the episode.
Yeah.
But a lot happened, but it didn't feel the impact of it.
Mm-hmm. And like part of me is like, it just goes to show that maybe this was another thing that was planned out by Makima.
I mean, yes, I think
right.
It was.
She gets there and you got these people already on the way, lined up.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know.
Look, so I would say the MVP is Makima in this episode because we showed.
No, dude.
She's who's MVP?
Kobeni, bro.
I forget. Oh yeah, no.
Nah, bro, she had a move.
No.
I don't know if that's like she was able to do that due to like a contract with a devil that was like forcing her body to move that way.
Okay, and
but like I felt like she was in control of that whole entire moment. Like maybe she's just fucking skilled.
I don't know. I still don't like her. But the fight with the Katana Man and the Devil Man, Chainsaw Man was lackluster. I didn't really like it either.
Yeah, it just felt boring.
It just nothing really. There was no cool moves, no cool animation. The choreograph it was bland, and he got the hostage situation.
Wrong. It looked good.
I mean, the show always looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the saga was like great, but not as on par as like the last few episodes, the last few fights. But like I felt like they saved that budget for Kobeni. Because the saga with Kobeni
that was better.
Looked so much better than a fight with the two devils. I'm just like,
and like you've been waiting for this fight, because he's like the first very powerful devil.
He's gonna survive it. For sure.
Yeah, I think a better fight's coming.
Yeah, and that's the reason why the fight wasn't as like intense as it could have been, because they want to save it for their second round. You know? That
is true. Yes. Look, I saved my final judgment until the whole entire season's over.
So for me, I'm gonna have to give it a 7 out of 10.
A 7? I mean, I would probably give it a 7 as well.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't really feeling this episode. I'm just not really. I felt like I couldn't pay attention to it because I felt like predictable. You kind of could tell like what was gonna happen next, and like key points obviously is like we spent a lot of our time just crushing heads. Just that was it.
So okay,
I felt like that was literally 15 minutes of the whole entire.
Yeah, so he's talking about Makima's power.
Yeah,
and it's supposed to be a big reveal because she's shot and killed. Obviously, she wasn't killed. The two people waiting for her in Kyoto is like, oh yeah, get 30 convicts, and you know what's coming.
Yeah,
like,
and
she's gonna sacrifice.
Mind you, I didn't read the manga, so I don't know how many panels or pages that whole entire scene takes up. But
this probably was better than the manga.
As someone who watching an anime, right? You can adapt up to 3 to 4 chapters in an episode.
3 or 4 chapters, yeah.
And I felt like it just took way too much time just to kill off those guys. It's just like, have it happen to 2 to 3 guys and then just kind of just speed ramp it through. Like, just...
I think because there's so much build up to her power, because we don't. It's been
her
8
or
episodes.
The devil's power.
Because that's a powerful power. So she needs a I guess she has to sacrifice somebody to just basically, I guess, use crows to see like who is in her vision, because I guess she needs to know the name too. I just reminded me of Death Note, where you need to know the name, and you just crushes people, like complete, just gone. So that's her power. It's super powerful, but I guess she needs the crows there and then need to know the name, because she didn't kill the Katana Man and also the blonde headed girl with the snake.
So.
It's a powerful power, so I think they did spend too much time on it, because we were getting there, we're going to the temple,
I got something to say about
and stuff like that. Maybe you don't like Makima, that's why.
No, it's not even that. Like, Makima is still a top tier character, but what I'm trying to say is, it's like they didn't need to spend that much time on that. So I legit felt like they took up 10 to 15 minutes of the whole entire episode. Just killing off these random nobodies to show off her powers.
Yeah, like we didn't really care, because they killed like everybody in the public safety, but we don't care.
Like, you are thinking like, oh, there's 2 people left, right? Or she's gonna sacrifice the 2 that's working under her, because they were blindfolded too. So that was kind of like a red herring, but she didn't do it. So she just let those two alive. Kobeni fights them, they get away. And in a sense, you're like, this is something that Makima's probably planned, right? This is to kind of slowly start taking away everything from Chainsaw Man to make him stronger. And I just
she has more power now.
Ideally,
this benefits her a lot.
Ideally, what I feel like what she's doing, and I hate to say it, but the way a woman or a man manipulates another person. Let's just say how a person manipulates someone, right? You give them what they want, right? And then take it away. Right? And that's what I feel like Makima's doing to Denji. She's promised him all this thing, willing to give him all these things. And once he has fulfilled his dreams and reached those goals that he really wanted, you just start ripping it away. Start killing his friends.
One by one, yeah.
Yeah. Turns out the girl you love is truly fucking evil, right? You're breaking a man down to the point where he's nothing left but a devil, right? That's what I feel like this is.
He's just an animal. Like he treats him like a dog.
Yeah,
you know?
that's what I feel
rabbit
like,
dog.
That's what I feel like she's doing to Denji, in a sense. So it's like, I feel like I kid you not. I feel like all this is just fucking planned.
Because at the end, one of the members, Madoka, he quits and like he's like I'd rather quit than die. And then he says one last thing to Makima. She's like, how much did you know about this beforehand? And she's like, I don't share personal information.
We're private citizens.
So yeah, she had all this planned, and yeah, she's manipulating everybody. Create him into a fucking animal. Cause she knew all this.
She's sitting there telling them.
She sacrificed everybody. She don't care about
how
sacrificing
easy
people.
it is to tell someone to just say your name. Or say this name. They say the name, right? That's a sense of control. That's just control right there. And then not only that, the two that was from Kyoto, they're like, hey, we're just here for training. We're going back, right? And she goes, that's a shame. You know, dining in Tokyo is to die for or whatever, right? That's a sign of like giving them a reason to stay, but also letting them know that you guys are gonna die in Tokyo. She's gonna kill those two characters.
So I'm interested because. So what do you think about? Because obviously she would sacrifice so many people to get rid of the gun devil. So do you agree with that philosophy?
I don't even think it's to get rid of the gun devil. It's just
for for control.
For control, or just to see the fight that she's been wanting to see is the Chainsaw Man versus the.
We still don't know her true motive.
No one knows her real motive.
Yeah. So what if it's like a good motive? Like she trying to really get.
I think what she wanted is control of everything.
So she thinks she's just evil.
Yeah.
Acting like she's good, like the good. Okay.
Right. But that's the thing. It's like, how long has Makima been around? Right.
Yeah.
This is a form of no one likes being controlled. We don't like to be oppressed.
Yes.
And that's why I think she could be what a manipulation devil, control devil. Control devil seems more smart to me.
Control, yeah, I mean.
Yeah, because that's what she likes to have control. You know, like every time someone defies her, she tells them to stop.
And they just do it.
They just do it.
Like that one time Power did.
Yeah, she wants to have control, and people fear control.
Like just think.
So,
hold on just a second. Just think about why Power is still there. Why is Power there still? She already fulfilled her need for Denji.
She didn't.
What do you mean?
No,
because I remember she's like, oh, I can't get away from Makima-san. That's what she said after Denji touched her boobs. It's like, oh, I remember that.
Okay, she may have filled her need for Denji, but she has not filled her needs for Makima.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. She's being controlled by.
Yeah, because like
manipulated by her.
Yeah, because in the end, she's just another cannon fodder.
Yeah, and her plot.
Yeah, because
I agree.
It's gonna get okay. So if everyone around you, your friends, your team, start dropping one by one, and the two people that are closest to you, right? That is your best friend and your other best friend, right? You guys are living together, right? You guys fight every day. You guys go through these crazy missions, right? So, in a sense, like Naruto from Team 7, right? Stuff where you guys are living together, okay? It's going to come to a point where one of you guys is like, I don't want to see my friends go. I love them so much. Like, they're family, right? What happens when those two people in your life is gone? You break. Yeah, there's nothing left in you.
Become a shell of your former self.
Yeah.
All you have in you is rage.
That's what I feel what Makima's going to do. That's the reason why she had to move in with Aki. And Aki's going to have this urge.
Oh, yeah, because it's all been constructed, yeah.
Yeah, Aki's going to have this urge to...
How does Himeno...
Himeno doesn't play his part. Himeno is connected to Aki.
Okay, yeah.
Right?
So yes, because Denji doesn't know anything yet.
No, and not only that, it's just like... One, Makima could be just pissed off because it's like... I know you ain't about to just move on my territory like that.
Yeah,
like, that's the reason why Makima doesn't care if Himeno's gone.
So she knew everything. She knew everything.
Yeah, in a sense...
She's playing chess over here.
Exactly. Right?
And they're just pawns. That's messed up. Because, man... I think everybody's disposable to her.
Exactly.
And
all of Japan is disposable to her.
So what if
the only thing that she wants is Denji?
I'm really interested in why though.
But I feel like the thing is like
why does she want
needs
control?
Because
there's a reason though.
All right, because Puchiana, who's actually the original Chainsaw Man, right?
Yeah.
The original Chainsaw Devil, is now fused with Denji, and that's the reason why they're like keep his heart, right?
Very valuable.
Yeah, because that's Puchiana, right? So they're like, yeah, you can get rid of everything but save the heart, right? Because that's Puchiana, right? Now, mind you, in order for that to be fully switched over, right? You have to get rid of the things that he worked so hard for. Literally tear the man down till there's nothing left but an empty shell. What takes over will be Puchiana. The real Chainsaw Man will emerge. And that's what I think that's Makima wants. And then she'll take hold of that.
And then that would just be her lapdog, just to control, do whatever she wants and like run the public safety. I need to know her purpose. Like, what is she? Why though? I understand what she's trying to do, but why?
So what we do know is that these devils come from hell. Right? That's what we know. In a sense, I think she wants to take over hell for herself.
Oh shit!
Right, but then again,
she have a contract, or she is the devil herself?
She is the devil herself.
Okay.
She has to be a devil.
Yeah,
she has to be a devil. She has some form of manipulation, control type ability, right?
Yeah, because she doesn't have a contract.
All throughout the show, she's just been controlling everything, right? She's been telling people what to do. Like, it was given away the moment she told you, like, I want you to bark. Like, he thought about it. He's like, yeah, hell yeah. Like, nigga, I was barking. Bro.
I think even Aki
I think you would have barked though. Yeah, I think you would have.
Yeah, I would start barking.
But that's the thing. It's like
Aki even like try to outdrink her and stuff. Like, he doesn't act like himself around her.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't.
No, and then even him. The only one who wasn't controlled by is Himeno.
So why do you think her?
Himeno?
Yeah, why do you think she wasn't controlled?
I think because...
I mean, this is all speculation, but...
I think when you have animosity or jealousy towards someone, you're like, I'm not fucking listening to you. That's what I think it is. It's like, I think that's the only way... Himeno lives such a free life, right? Because she has lost so much.
R.I.P.
Right? She has lost a lot of her partners. She really don't have much left for family.
Yeah.
Right? And... you can't control someone who doesn't have much left. It's like, I'm not, bro. I've been through so much shit. You really think I'm gonna listen to you? I think that's the oxymoron to her abilities. Like, you can't stop me. With that being said, I think that's why Himeno was the only key to stopping Makima.
But she's gone now.
She's gone. Yeah, she's gone for good.
She's coming back.
No, she ain't coming back.
She's coming back. She has to come back, man.
Well, she about to be ready to like smoke, bro. She don't even exist no more. She ain't nothing.
Exists in my heart.
Yeah, she's on my computer screen.
My computer screen. Yeah, it's a wild episode, but it's like kind of a messy episode at the same time, and it just doesn't feel like okay. They really focus on her power, Makima's power, and it has impact, but they spend a lot of time and they kill a bunch of no names, right?
Mm-hmm. That's way too much time on that.
Yeah, they didn't kill anybody that's important at all.
Yeah, we could have spent 5 minutes of showing exactly what Power is setting up to do.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Power could have escaped, hopped in the get up van, and just waiting on them to drive and just like start murking them in the van. But like we don't see anything of Power in this episode.
Or Aki.
We did see Aki.
I mean, but what happened though to him?
Yeah, we don't see that.
Like he's bleeding out there. Did I miss something?
Yeah, and then like you don't see Power grabbing Aki and getting out of there. Like he literally watch as Denji fought Katana Man.
And like, how did he? I don't know. Were they distracted? I don't know.
Bro, I don't know. All right. It's just so much happened so fast.
And like, we just lost a main character, Himeno, and they didn't like really spend any time with Aki.
I wouldn't say she's the main character. The main characters are the 4 characters you see.
Well, a cool character, a lovable character.
Yeah.
But like, they didn't focus anything on Aki though.
No.
I wanted that. After that, now we got way an episode. So it's kind of weird that they couldn't mix that in more with Makima's power.
I'm gonna tell you what the next episode is gonna be like. Recovery.
It better be like this, or I'm suing.
Alright, it's gonna be like a lot of recovery, right? This episode gonna deal with recovery. So what I'm seeing is they're gonna recover Aki. He's gonna have to deal with the loss of Himeno. He's gonna realize how much he loves her. Blah blah blah. Power. Utter mystery, but she's probably just gonna end up showing up anyways. Which is, I think Aki's just gonna be pissed about the idea of why you didn't save her. Aki's gonna have animosity to the team because realize that they all could not do anything about it, and she gave up her life to save you.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah.
Denji's gonna have to deal with the news. I don't know how he's gonna figure that out, and not only that, they have to go upstairs and get his other half.
Yeah.
He did just get fucking chopped in half.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. He got chopped in half by the Katana.
Yeah, bro, I don't know.
Man. Okay, well let's talk about Kobani again. At the like very end of the episode, she saves Denji from Snake Girl and the Katana Man, and she busts out some crazy ass moves. I was surprised, like, oh, where did she
has so
moves
many
from?
Secrets, though.
She got a lot of secrets, like, and she seems like she's kind of like psychotic, and like she can't control her emotions, but she has like she's super skillful. She can really defend herself super fast.
Her family's just assassins.
It has to be assassins, but she's like terrified still.
I don't know her story.
I'm more interested in her. I don't hate her as much because she was useful. Finally.
I mean, it doesn't matter at this point because she just fucking quit.
She did quit, yeah.
She's fucking. She's done. She's done. I think that's the reason why she's gonna survive in the series because she's just like, I'm fucking done.
Oh yeah, Alright died.
Ooh. Called it. He didn't get cut in half, but
he got shot.
He got shot in the neck, and then he turned around and saved a little girl.
Yeah.
Kobani went up to the old lady and said, pulled the trigger to her head. Like,
yeah, so a lot of people died in that episode, but nobody really important, unfortunately. That's why I think the deaths wasn't like.
You remember how I told you?
Feeling like.
You remember what I told you last review?
What?
You don't count a death until you see it on the screen.
That is true. Yes.
So there you have it, folks.
Kobani's alive.
Yeah, because like when they showed it, they showed Arai on the ground dead, and I was like, I was like, you don't see Kobani, right? That bitch, skillful dodge. So she rolled a nat 20 on that dodge. That girl was skillful. She was rolling good that day.
I mean, the main point of this episode, Makima shows her abilities. She's trying to get more control in the public safety,
which is what she wants.
That's what she wants. She has to be the MVP. She's the MVP to me. So it'd be Kobani. Kobani. Whatever. She did a little flips, yeah. But Makima's my MVP.
Bullshit.
Doesn't mean she's a good MVP.
Kobani got the ring.
So, you have any other last thoughts on this episode?
This episode was whack.
It's passable. You still need to watch it, but you might want to skip it when it's the season's done.
No, watch it.
I mean, you should watch. No, huh? What? You said don't watch it?
No, I said watch it.
Oh, I was gonna say
no, watch it. No, still watch it. It's still a good episode, and it's like to me, as someone who's like,
that's how I felt about that one episode. Like
too much time. On killing those bunch of no-name guys.
They could have did it a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
Like at first I was like, whoa, and then I was like, okay, it's just
I felt like
it's JoJo 2, JoJo 1, JoJo 3.
What was wrong with JoJo?
There's not wrong with JoJo. No.
I was about to say,
I'm just messing.
Crazy.
I was watching JoJo. That's why.
I'm just like my issue is like I felt like they spent too much time on it. They could have executed it a lot better to the point where we could have got more information on other characters. Mm-hmm. Instead, they gave us what felt like a long cinematic B-roll of just killing people off.
I think the episode before was more efficient with its time, where like all the hits. I thought that was better done.
Yes,
it didn't take the whole entire episode. It seemed like
definitely last episode felt more fulfilling with information gathering and executing key points to the story leading up to our conflict. Where this is, we're starting on a conflict, and then we're gonna start giving you information.
I think if this felt like a bridge to the next episode.
It was a Golden Gate Bridge. It was long as fuck. The bridge was too fucking long.
So maybe this would be better when you rewatch it.
I feel like it might be better if I
standalone episode. I don't think it's as good. That's why.
I don't know. When you come off from what happened on the last episode to this, you're like...
Because the last episode was your favorite? What'd you think? No, wait. Was it... Yeah, what was your favorite episode? Do you have a favorite episode?
I don't have a favorite episode.
Okay, so you just...
I did like this episode. I did like the last episode.
Yeah, the last episode was my favorite.
Yeah.
The last two episodes were so good, and then we go to this.
It was really good.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's still so much to happen.
I think... Yeah, because I think I needed like a slower paced episode with the characters, like you're saying. I don't need like a whole bunch of stuff happening again.
But see, that's the thing. It's like you have these episodes where you're like, everyone gets together, go to a bar. Next episode, start murking them.
The shit hits the fan.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like, now mind you, if you haven't read the manga, you already have this attachment to these characters, right? But
I mean, we're different though. We're not.
Yeah. But you come onto the show, right? And like, Kobeni, Arari, Himeno, we spent a few episodes with them. But the other no names, like, they died. We're like, fuck them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I didn't.
Right.
And a lot of the time,
Arari, you're like,
he
didn't really do much.
No, it wasn't nothing.
He ain't got no contract.
No.
I think he said he had a contract.
With the Fox Devil. That's why I thought.
Yeah, he also had a,
Yeah, so you can die, Everybody that
doesn't matter, you can use it anyways.
Nobody in that table important died.
Right, but it doesn't matter, he couldn't even use the Fox Devil.
Exactly, it's gone, so you're useless.
He just got murked. So he would have been like, cool, nothing would have happened. Like, oh, damn.
Yeah,
contract broken.
If there's like... Yeah, there's no attachment to the characters. There's no point spending so much time.
But see, we got attachment with Himeno, right? Because she spent time with the main character, expressed her feelings, right? Then we have Kobeni. We got a bit of her, right? She explained her issues with her family, right? But all right, we ain't really a shit about him. He's just like, we just know that
he has a junk mom.
Yeah, that's it. That was it.
He likes Kobeni, but
but we did get a little bit of a moment with him in the bathroom with Denji, showing that, like, he does care.
It's just not enough.
But it wasn't enough for us to feel the pain of him being lost. But we can feel the pain that Kobeni had to witness a friend, a coworker, possible love interest die. And that's the reason why that was there, right?
Because she felt really bad about it.
Yeah, but the other characters, again, fuck them. They didn't really express much to us for us to feel it, right? Now, with Makima supposedly dying, that's understandable. Like, she was there at the beginning. That's Denji love interest. Like, oh shit, she's dead.
But it was predictable she's coming back. It was predictable. It also, like we were saying, it is predictable.
The things that hit most, right, is Himeno's death. That's the main death. That's like, damn. After she just expressed her feelings for Aki, they made this deal. Like, it was perfectly set up, executed, and then they're like, watch this. Dead. Just next episode, killed her. Actually, it was that episode they killed her.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
So I think, but this episode standalone isn't really good because you gotta wait another week. I wanted to see Aki's reaction more, like what we were gonna do with that.
That's another thing that drives me nuts because we got to wait a week, and this episode was just.
It was weak.
Yeah, it was whack. Now you understand how I feel.
No, I get it. I get it. I felt the same way because I was excited. I was like, oh, they're about to fight. Like, what's gonna happen with Aki? Like, I knew Kobani was alive. That's a spoiler I seen. Like, her holding the gun. Yeah. So I was like, oh, she's back. So I'm glad to see, like, Kobani, like, she's showing her stuff a little bit, her skills. I appreciate that. But overall, yeah, this is one of the weakest episodes. It just makes me want to watch the next episode. I like the showcase of Maki's power, but like you said, it's so much time spent on people we don't care about. It was tense at first, but it was alright. Alright, dead. A whole bunch of no name. They didn't even get names, so why should I even care? Oh,
yeah. Normally we go down the line of breaking down the episode, but there's really not much to break down.
I mean, we talked about it. We talked.
Yeah.
We were introduced to two new characters. Tendo. I think that's her name. She's a cutie, though, certified cutie. And also
turns out it's
Rose.
A dude.
Still a cutie. But you notice the scars? Like, one has this right here, and the other one's on the other side.
It's a reference to Naruto, I think.
Do you think it's a reference to Naruto?
No.
You think? I want to say what?
I don't know, but that's how I feel. Episode 7 out of 10. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I honestly want to give it a 6.
I'll give it a 7.5 because Makima. I'm still interested in her a lot. Like, okay, so this show is heavily weighed on what is her purpose, why is she doing what she's doing. Because if it falls short of my like expectations or I don't like it, it's gonna make the show bad. Bad for me.
I beg to differ.
Why?
The show's not weighed on what she wants.
Okay.
Show's weighed on what she's gonna get.
What's she gonna get?
An ass whooping. That bitch needs her ass whooped.
I just need a good motivation or like an interesting one. Like, why is she doing this? Because they've taken it so long to show why is she doing what she's doing. I know what she's doing now, but why is she doing it? And why is she taking everybody and manipulating them, and Denji is creating her like a fucking dog? I need to know. I need a justification. But if she's evil, and she's gonna get that ass whooped. So that was the episode 9 review of Chainsaw Man. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next dimension.